Welcome to Juniper Network's Learning Byte. My name is Maruf Yunus and I'm a lab architect within Juniper Education Services team. In this learning byte, I'm going to show you using Ansible to ZeroWise multiple Junos devices. So what is ZeroWising? Basically, you can run on any Junos device. Most of the newer Junos devices request system ZeroWise command, which basically removes all the configuration information, directories, user-created files, passwords, secrets, private keys, SSH, local encryption, IPsec, radius, SNMP information, and data files, and basically sets the system to like a factory default configuration. And after it's done that, it'll basically reboot the device as well as part of the process. And once that process is once it's rebooted, you can log into the device using console as root account and no password. And then you can start configuring it, or if you have a DHCP or some sort of a config deployment, also part of the automation process, you could deploy some fresh configuration into your devices and make sure that everything is clean. So this is very important when you are deploying a lot of devices, with a clean configuration. So you can use Ansible to achieve this. So Ansible for Junos, what is it? Okay, so Ansible is an IT automation framework that is used for infrastructure configuration management. It's also used to manage compute and cloud infrastructure as well. So network in automation is also a feature that you get with Ansible. Ansible for Junos OS library enables users to use Ansible to accelerate the deployment and more easily manage and configure devices running Junos OS. Okay. And you can use Ansible to perform specific operation, configuration, tasks on devices running Junos, such as retrieving information, managing the configuration, installing and upgrading Junos, resetting, rebooting, shutting down, and also ZeroWise, which I'm gonna show right now. Okay, so without further ado, I'm just gonna go to the demo and then show you how I'm doing it. So I'm gonna connect to my jump box. So I have this Linux server which has two VMXs running on a KVM environment. So they are running right now, and they have some config files, right? So if I go, I see config stuff. Okay, same thing here. Okay, there are config files. So I'm just gonna go to my Ansible playbook. So before I run the playbook, let me show you inventory that I have here in the Ansible, which is this command that I'm showing here. It basically lists all the inventory, and then my VMX 1 and 2 are part of the VMX underscore devices group. Okay, and it's gonna cat my show the let me clear the screen to have some more space. Cat ZeroWise playbook. Okay, so this is the playbook, right? What it'll do, it'll basically, let me go to the edit mode here. So I'm gonna, it's basically, it's a lab, just name. You can give any name depending on your project or something. And it's gonna, take some variables. It has some variable for user and password. So I want my playbook, when I run it, it will ask me for passwords, right? Instead of putting the password into the playbook, so on, right? This is a security feature, I think. And I'm gonna say ZeroEyes all REs, not reboot. ZeroEyes all REs on the device, and the action I'm gonna choose ZeroEyes, and the model that I'm using Juniper underscore Junos underscore system. The same module actually that can you use to reboot, shut down, or halt the Junos device. So it's part of the same model, and basically ask for, and then I'm mentioning that ask for username and password when I run it. So this is the tasks. This is the only task this playbook will do. Okay, you can have multiple tasks. So the second task could be, after it's booted, deploy some config, things like that, right? So close it down. And to run the playbook, I'm just gonna do Ansible playbook and ZeroEyes, and it'll ask me for a username and password. So this is my super user account, so it has to have super right or administrator right. And let's see what it does. There you go. It did both on both of these devices. Okay, so looks like it ran and it is zeroing the device right now. So as you see here, it's doing some reboot, and I'm gonna pause the video while it boots, and I will come back and I will show you how it looks like. Okay, looks like the Zeroize command ran on both of the VMX devices and it's booted up. And as you see here, it's saying amnesiac in both of these devices. I'm just going to try to log into one and make sure. Yeah, it is basically in factory default configuration. Yep. So there you go. You can pass different parameters such as media and some mechanism to prevent accidental running it, some confirmation as part of the playbook. Check out the Juniper.net Ansible, Junos Ansible documentation for more details around that, and then you can have it in a better to automate things better. Okay, I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching.
Visit the Juniper Education Services website to learn more about courses. View our full range of classroom, online, and e-learning courses. Learning paths, industry segment and technology-specific training paths. Juniper Network's certification program, the ultimate demonstration of your competence. And the training community, from forums to social media. Join the discussion.